EMS call at the old courthouse when the original call came in for the fire. As we exited the courthouse, we could see a lot of smoke. We went to a second alarm, just based on the visual, seeing we were tied up on another call. As the EMS crew, we had 2 other calls going at the time. This was the 3rd call. The EMS crew arrived here, gave a great size up out front, let us know we had immediately to a second alarm. And then as we arrived, shortly after, we ended up with almost a total building collapse. And with the exposure next door, we went to a 3rd alarm to make sure we ended up with here to cover any potential problems with exposure. No, the fire building is the only building that has sustained any fire damage that we know of at this point. Everything else is in check. When we got here, there was fire throughout probably 90% of the building, coming from the windows, both floors. It's a defensive fire from our arrival. We wanted to get the ladder truck up as quick as possible to help with knocking the fire down, as well as if we needed it for the exposure buildings. So we got the ladder in service with the first line, and then the engine subsequent lines.
At the point that they arrived, we were fully involved. There was nothing that you're going to save other than protecting your exposures, which is what they did. Especially when it collapsed within 10 minutes of their arrival. At that point, it's just surrounding it and protecting what's around it.
Suspected cause at this time, or?
No, we're going to have an excavator come in and start pulling some of it apart so we can get the hot spots. As they're doing that, we'll be doing the investigation. I did have one issue with a power line, but it was connected to the exposure building, but it burnt off and dropped down on the fence. They recognized it. We had to wait for the power company to get it.
So this went to a 3rd alarm? Okay. Why a 3rd alarm?
Large structure, a lot of heat. You have a close exposure. You're limited on manpower. You don't know what you're going to get during the day. It was a 3rd alarm plus Pavilion's engine because I was at Pavilion. I knew they had a full crew, so I requested them